What if I told you the world's oldest gods still influence us today? These ancient deities weren't just myths, they shaped entire civilizations, influenced the way ancient people lived, and continue to leave their mark on modern beliefs. Who were they? What secrets do their stories hold? And how did they shape humanity's view of the cosmos? From guiding rulers to explaining natural phenomena, these gods were central to life itself. In this journey, we explore the 5 oldest gods in the world. Their stories of power, creation, and mystery will leave you questioning how much of their legacy still lives within us. They shaped not only ancient societies but also the foundational ideas of spiritual and moral systems that persist today. From the stormy skies to the blazing sun, their influence is timeless, transcending cultures, continents, and centuries. Stay with us as we uncover the 5 oldest gods in the world and discover how their tales help define humanity's search for meaning, order, and spiritual understanding. These are more than myths, they are the keys to understanding our earliest perceptions of the universe and the forces governing life. Have you ever wondered who the first gods were? Before towering temples and sacred texts, early civilizations gazed at the skies, the rivers, and the storms, imagining powerful beings controlling the forces of nature. These ancient deities weren't just mythical figures, they were humanity's earliest attempts to understand life, death, and the mysteries of existence. Today, we're diving into the stories of the 5 oldest gods ever recorded, uncovering how they shaped human culture and spirituality. Stick around, you'll be amazed at how their legacies still affect us today. Anu, the Sumerian sky god. Let's start our journey with Anu, the celestial god of the Sumerians. Anu wasn't just any god, he was the god, the supreme figure who ruled over the heavens and held ultimate divine authority. Emerging around 3100 BCE in Mesopotamia, Anu's name became synonymous with the sky itself, representing order, justice, and cosmic balance. But what made Anu so powerful? In Sumerian mythology, Anu was seen as the ultimate ruler who assigned roles to other gods. He rarely acted directly, instead governing from a distance, a figure of awe, reverence, and respect. One of his key stories involves his decision to unleash a catastrophic flood to control humanity's noise and rebellion. This tale would later influence other legendary flood stories, including the biblical tale of Noah's Ark and the Epic of Gilgamesh. Anu's influence didn't stop with the Sumerians. His legacy extended through the Akkadians and Babylonians, where deities such as Marduk inherited aspects of his authority. Even as pantheons evolved, Anu remained a symbol of divine kingship and cosmic order. In many ways, Anu laid the foundation for the concept of an all-powerful, distant god presiding over the universe, a concept that resonates even in modern monotheistic religions. What do you think about Anu's distant leadership style? Does it remind you of modern depictions of gods in religion or fiction? Let us know in the comments, we want to hear your thoughts. Ptah, the Egyptian creator god. Next, we travel to ancient Egypt, where Ptah reigned as the god of creation. Unlike gods of war or nature, Ptah's power lay in his thoughts and words. According to Memphite theology, Ptah conceived the world in his heart and brought it into existence by speaking its name aloud. This belief highlights the profound connection between thought, language, and creation in Egyptian culture. Ptah was especially revered in Memphis, the center of Egyptian innovation and craftsmanship. Here, artisans, architects, and builders worshipped him as their patron deity, believing their work reflected his divine creativity. Temples dedicated to Ptah were hubs of both cultural and religious life, emphasizing the connection between thought, art, and spirituality. What makes Ptah fascinating is how his influence transcended Egypt. His characteristics were later incorporated into gods like the Greek Hephaestus and the Roman Vulcan, both associated with fire and craftsmanship. Ptah's story reminds us of the enduring belief that creation begins with an idea, a concept that still resonates with inventors and artists today. Ptah was also associated with concepts of stability and the endurance of creation. His role as a divine architect suggests that the act of creation was not only sacred but also eternal. Which aspect of Ptah's power do you find most intriguing? The ability to create through words or the connection between divine thought and craftsmanship? Comment below and let us know. Enlil, the Sumerian storm god. Now, let's meet Enlil, the Sumerian god of wind, air, and storms. If Anu symbolized order, Enlil represented nature's raw, untamed power. He was both a creator and a destroyer, bringing life-giving rain or destructive floods, depending on his will. His dual nature reflected the fragile balance between life and death in the ancient world. Enlil played a central role in the Sumerian flood myth, one of the earliest recorded stories of a great deluge. In this tale, Enlil grows tired of humanity's noise and defiance, so he orders a flood to wipe them out. This myth, like Anu's, influenced other ancient flood stories, from the Epic of Gilgamesh to the biblical story of Noah. Enlil's authority extended beyond natural events. He was seen as a divine judge whose decrees shaped the destinies of both gods and humans. His temple in Nippur was considered one of the most important religious centers in Mesopotamia, where kings sought his blessing to legitimize their rule. Enlil's legacy inspired storm gods across various cultures, including Marduk in Babylon, Zeus in Greece, and Thor in Norse mythology. His character reflected the unpredictable and awe-inspiring power of nature, a theme that has echoed through mythologies worldwide. Do you think Enlil's destructive tendencies were necessary to maintain balance? Share your thoughts. Was he a fair god or overly harsh? Inanna, the Sumerian goddess of love and war. Inanna's story is one of the most captivating in ancient mythology. Known as the goddess of love and war, she embodied both creation and destruction, nurturing life one moment and leading warriors into battle the next. Her complexity made her a symbol of the duality of human nature. One of her most famous myths is her descent into the underworld, where she confronts death itself. To enter, Inanna must pass through 7 gates, surrendering her royal attire and symbols of power at each one. Stripped of her authority, she is killed and left hanging until her resurrection, symbolizing death, renewal, and personal transformation. Inanna's influence extended beyond Sumer, evolving into Ishtar in Akkadian mythology and later inspiring goddesses like Aphrodite in Greece and Venus in Rome. But unlike them, Inanna maintained her duality, showing that strength and vulnerability can coexist. Her story highlights themes of ambition, resilience, and rebirth, making her one of the earliest icons of feminine power. Does Inanna's story of transformation remind you of any personal journeys you've experienced? Comment below if her resilience resonates with you. Ra, the Egyptian sun god. No discussion of ancient gods is complete without Ra, the Egyptian sun god. As the embodiment of life, light, and order, Ra was central to Egyptian religion. Every morning, he sailed across the sky in his solar boat, bringing light to the world. At night, he descended into the underworld, battling the chaos serpent Apep to ensure the sun's rebirth. Ra's journey symbolized the eternal struggle between order and chaos, a theme that resonated deeply with the Egyptians. His daily triumph over darkness reassured them that life would continue. Pharaohs, seen as Ra's earthly representatives, built temples in his honor, including the Great Temple of Ra at Heliopolis. Over time, Ra merged with other deities, becoming Amun-Ra, symbolizing the hidden and visible forces of creation. His influence spread beyond Egypt, inspiring sun gods in many cultures, including the Hittites and pre-Columbian America. Do you think Ra's daily battle against chaos reflects our own struggles in life? Let us know how you interpret his journey. Timeless myths and their modern meaning. The stories of Anu, Ptah, Enlil, Inanna, and Ra aren't just myths from the past, they are universal reflections of the human experience. They ask the same questions we still ponder today. Where do we come from? What drives nature's power? And what happens after death? These ancient gods shaped entire civilizations and continue to inspire modern beliefs and storytelling. Which of these gods resonates with you the most? And do you see connections between their myths and today's world? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into ancient history.